everybody. So we know we've been gone for quite some time, but we've been trying to figure out new videos to bring to you guys, and also what's the best way to get this information to you and the easiest way to communicate that so that everybody gets it. So for this video, we're going to be talking about how to moisturize your natural hair and the differences in moisturization methods between the different hair types in more of a general sense. We're not going to be getting into too much detail, but we'll talk about in general. And also, there's a reason why my hair looks, you know, crazy like this on this side.
A little funky.
A little funky. I'm going to bring this back. This is going to be a new trend coming to you in 2016.
Oh, okay, so my first tip would be using H2O or water. When you use water, when I use water, I usually use a water bottle and I mist my hair, or I go underneath the shower and just damp it.
Now that's like, water is always the #1 go-to.
Yeah.
I know Cheryl said to, you know, you can go into the shower, or you can do what I do, is I can just go to the faucet, dip my hands under there, and I just like go to town.
Just go to town?
Just go to town. I'm more of a hippie on the inside, so I'm just a little bit more messy with my methods.
Okay.
So, yeah, just go to town. Just like, you know, do the little front, like.
The little, yeah.
Not everybody's hair gets moisturized the same way.
Right.
If your hair is a bit thinner, or it's like, it's not like, if your hair can blow in the wind, like in its natural state, then I suggest that you just use like something very light, like water and oil.
Right.
To moisturize it. But if your hair is like mine and it doesn't really have a lot of movement in the wind, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
then I would suggest you use the LOC method. And that
the LOC method.
Yes. A lot of people have a different I guess view of what each letter means in this acronym, but for me, I just break it down to like general. Again, you need, L is for liquid, so you can use like water. Leave-in is another one that people use. Okay. Next, you put in your hair oil, so you're layering all of these. And then the C is for cream or conditioner. Some kind of creamy substance. So whether it's conditioner or it's like a creamy styling product for your hair, layer that onto your hair last. Your hair will be so conditioned for days. The moisturization will be real. Your hair will be like its own little rainforest, just growing, just like out of your head.
Okay. Sometimes I do that backwards.
Really? I've never tried that.
Cream, a gel, and an oil. Sometimes I'll do that. That's, you know, that's just me. I found out that works for me. And then my hair stays styled better.
Okay. I was like, also, don't be afraid to experiment with your hair. Like, seriously, if you, like, there's always time to experiment. Just make sure that you do it. If you're not confident about how it's going to turn out, make sure you do it like on maybe like a weekend where you're not going anywhere. But you can, just don't be afraid to really experiment with your hair. Nothing, I swear, nothing bad is going to happen to your hair if you experiment with it, because you can always wash it out. I use aloe vera juice mixed with, I'm a lazy natural. Ooh. So I for the LOC method, I kind of blend the L and the O. So there's aloe vera, which is a liquid, and then there is some tea tree oil in here. So I kind of get it all in there at once. And then I use a little bit of shea butter that I've also put like various oils into, like coconut oil, tea tree oil.
So this is your own mixture that you use?
Yes.
Oh.
And that there will be a separate video on that later how to whip your own shea butter. And sometimes I'll even use the shea butter right after, like while I'm in the shower, like after I've detangled and everything. Okay, so we're gonna get to why my hair is looking like this. So I came up with this method because I had been out all day and I didn't want to do my hair at night because I was so tired. And so I woke up in the morning. I knew that I would have to face the consequences, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about sleep. And so the next morning, I realized that I have to actually go out into the public. So what I figured out was that you can get your hair to look curly. It might not have lots of volume, but it will look very curly in about, if you have like a good hour, 2 hours, however long it will take you to bantu knot your hair. Okay, so what you do is you start out with your aloe vera or your water, whatever. You're gonna take a really small piece of hair. So I guess I'll just start from.
Let's see how you do that.
You're gonna start with a really small piece of hair. Like when I say small, like small. Because that's what's going to help it to dry faster. And I swear, you guys, like this, like I was able to take this out as soon as I like finished putting the bantu knots in my hair. I started taking them down. They were already dry. And it was only about an hour and a half that it took me to actually put them all in. So I was out the door and I put my hair up into like a puff or whatever. Nobody knew that just an hour and a half ago I looked crazy. So what you're gonna do is, for the liquid, do not spray it directly onto your hair, because that's just going to not make this work because your hair is going to have to dry, take all that time to dry. So what you want to do is you want to take your hand, you want to, I don't want to spray you.
Thank you.
So you're going to take it and you're going to mist your actual hand. You're going to just
smooth it down.
Yeah, just smooth the hair down. Whatever styling product, okay, that's what I was looking for. You're using, you go ahead and put that on top. Go ahead and brush it out so that the curls might clump a little bit, and also so you can get rid of any of that extra product. And then you just twist it up. You just do a bantu knot or a twist, a 2-strand twist, and then
now
go ahead and just
let me say, some people like to twist theirs, or like you do a finger curl. Some people like to do that. So you prefer doing like a little finger curl around?
Yeah, only because I like that I guess that ringlet look. Make sure that you just secure it really, not too tight that you're like in pain, because you don't want to break all your hair off. But you do want to make sure that, you know, it's nice and, I don't want to say tight, but secure, so that it definitely catches the curl pattern. So this is one that I started before we started filming this video, like 10-15 minutes ago. So we're gonna see how this comes out. We're gonna see how this comes out. So
you just untwist it. That's right.
And you just very gently take it down.
Oh, I see.
Try not to disturb the curl too much.
And there you go. Oh,
well, yeah. You get a curl. And I was like, and that was only 10-15 minutes ago that I got, and it's dry.
And oh yeah, okay.
And I was like, but
very nice.
But I'm like, this is a nice, quick, easy way to go ahead and get your hair done in like maybe about an hour or two, or however long it takes you to curl, or to twist your hair up. I'm not saying that it'll work for everybody, because everybody's hair, like you said, is different. But I think that it will work for a lot of people, only because it's kind of like math a little bit, less moisture, time And so it's dry, catches the curl pattern. It'll probably work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As for what is to come in the future, you guys have to let us know what you want to see, because to be honest, I'm not the best at organization. So I would very much appreciate it if you left a little comment down at the bottom. Okay, but we will see you guys very soon. Let us know what you want to see. Like, subscribe, and we will see you soon.
Okay. Bye. Bye-bye.